I'm not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for Life in UK test part 270. The Eden project, that is on page 96. While doing risk training, if you participate in risk training, that is at your own risk. So, and the last thing was the Big Bang, and we have called it here Big Bang. So everyone calls it Big Bang. It is the Elizabethan Tower, the clock is Big Ben, oftentimes called, and the nickname of a bell is Big Ben. But we have themselves titled it with Big Ben. So, the Eden project. Let's first the picture so I know what we're talking about. The Eden project. The Eden project is located in Cornwall, in the southwest of England. There's Plymouth. In the southwest of England. It's biomes which are like giant greenhouses, house plants from all over the world. The Eden project is also a charity which runs environmental and social projects internationally. Let's read it over again. The Eden project is located in Cornwall, so that's there in the southwest of England. So there's Cornwall in the southwest of England, and there's the Eden project happening. It's biomes, which are like giant greenhouses. How big are they? So there you have two people. So they are 2 meters high. They are 30 meters? So, which are like giant greenhouses. What are greenhouses? House plants from all over the world. So without the middle part of the sentence, which are like giant greenhouses, the sentence is, it's biomes, house plants from all over the world. I know only the verb houses, so it houses plants, so inside of plants. It's biomes, house plants from all over the world. Okay, let's just say there are plants in them. There are plants growing in them. The Eden project is also a charity which runs environmental and social projects internationally. And what are we doing there? I have an idea, it's biomes. They're basically making their own world and their own atmosphere. I think something like that. So they are giant greenhouses, whatever it is, something like that. So they're having these 30 meters large things. And inside of them seem to be plants from all over the world. That makes sense, there's its own atmosphere in them. So let's say there are plants growing, which normally are growing in the Caribbean. Now the weather is differently in different parts of the world, and so many plants which are grown here in England cannot grow somewhere else, or plants which grow somewhere else cannot grow in England. Now inside of his biomes there is its own atmosphere, something like that, so that in there different plants from all over the world can grow. So that is a project, the Eden. Eden is a term from the Bible. So inside of them there are plants growing from all over the world, because there is its own atmosphere in it. If you look here, they have all these things. They seem to be pretty airtight, and they're getting their own air in or out or something like that, or they have machines running or whatever, which making the air that it is differently from the outside. There are plants from all over the world, and it is a charity which runs environmental and social projects internationally. What social projects can they run? And they are also internationally. Okay, whatever. We're taking from it what we can take. These are giant bubbles around 30 meters high, and they are more or less airtight, and in them are plants growing from all over the world. And that is possible because there is its own atmosphere in, and there are some people doing environmental projects. Yes, we're having their plants from all over the world and can look over it all close. And there are somehow social projects because maybe if the plants coming from all over the world, an owner guest brings them, and now it's a social project which is international. I don't get it. These things, the Eden project. the Eden project in Cornwall. Now, what was the Eden project in Cornwall? We're going to do now just this training. If you're here only for Edinburgh Castle, then you can just go to the next part. Otherwise, you can participate in this training if you do it at your own risk. Having your hands next to us, hands formed to fists, and we're bringing them down. And again up. And again down. And we're having 3 rules. The first rule is that we are immediately stopping as soon as we feel pain. The second rule is that we are going only as far as we can go with a little bit of effort. And the third rule is that we're not overdoing it. So that one will be the last one. And we're doing the second exercise with flashlight. Same setup, but now the fists are going to the inside and to the outside. The third rule that we're not overdoing means that we're doing less than we're capable of doing. We don't want to exhaust our muscles or tendons. Just a bit stretching here. And a few more times. And the last time. Now we're doing magician. Flat hands next to us, bring them to the inside and to the outside. It's a little bit different for the carpal tunnel and all the tendons. If you have here now flat hands instead of the fists with the flashlight. And the last time, we have a lot of exercises, so if at any point it goes too much, then just skip an exercise or make a pause. And it's all anyway at your own risk. And the next exercise is the pancake flipper. Flat hands next to us, and we bring them up. And again down. And the last. This time. Up. Now we're quadrangular castle architect. Both hands out the fists, and we bring these fists to the inside. And up. And to the outside. And down. And to the inside. And now the other way around, down. And to the outside. And up. And last. Now we'll grab anxious to a fever. Hand formed with fist next to us. Bring the fist down. And we're pressing with moderate force against it. And we're pulling with moderate force. We're pressing between the top. Button. And now with the other hand formed with fist and bringing it down, pressing from the outside. From the outside, fist, which is the inside from us. So now we're pulling from the outside. And from the top. And from the bottom. And again, we still have quite a lot of exercises left, so if it's too much, just take a break. The next one, the T-Rex in the morning, flat hands that we bring them down. And up. And again down. Up. And last round. Now with T-Rex in the gym, if you don't have a tennis ball, you can just do it without anyone. Just make a strong fist now, and we're pressing on the tennis ball. and changing, and pressing again, and we're not changing, we're making a break, and we're pressing again. Now we're switching, and we're pressing again, releasing, and pressing again, and releasing, and we're pressing for last time. Now we're doing the cautious Big Bang, placing the fingertips of one hand on top of the fingernails of the other one, and we are opening slowly, and we're closing slowly, and we're opening again slowly, and closing again slowly. And now change, open slowly, and close slowly. And the last time is and to the next exercise. We're having all these relaxed stable stance over symmetric. And the next exercise, VQXHNINU Cynthia's direct fists in front of us, and we're opening and closing. We're opening again and closing. And the last time, opening and closing. We still have 6-7 exercises left, so you might skip this one. It's just one of the extremes, so you can just skip it. You don't need it to warm up. Just skip it. Can't skip it. We're bringing the hands down with flat fingers and up with strong fists. That is the frog testing the water temperature. And again, down with flat fingers and up with strong fists. Down with flat fingers, up with strong fists. Down with flat fingers, and the last hand up with strong fists. Now flat hands next to us, and we're bending them at the knuckles. We're holding it a little, and we're going up again. Bending again at the knuckles, and we're going up again. Bending again, and up again. And the last time, bending, and we're coming up. And again, if you feel that it goes too much, then skip this exercise. Hands in, fists into flexion, strong fists, open, into extension with flat fingers. And in, the flexed fists, and out, extended and flat fingers. Again, in, strong fists, and out, flat fingers. And the last time, in, strong fists, and out, flat fingers. Ending. Now, hands next to us, the claw, and we're making claws. We're holding it a little, and we're opening again. We're making claws, and opening again. We're making claws, holding it a little, opening again. And we're making claws, holding it a little, and we're opening again. Next exercise, flat hand, we're bending it, and we're pressing onto them. Not too much, of course. And the other hand, flat hand, bending and pressing onto them. And we've made it to the last exercise. We are unfolding rocket boosters. Long arms, strong fists to the inside, into flexion fists, to the outside, extended wrists and flat fingers. Change again to the inside, strong fists and flexion, to the outside, extended flat fingers. To the inside, strong fists, flexion, to extension, flat fingers. And a last round to the outside, flat fingers. And that's it. And now we're going over the middle part of the lower arm, that is where the extension digital muscle lies, to relax it a little. and last time, and on the other side. So I thank you very much, and until the next time.